Greetings and welcome to Factorio. I'm Dgray, and today we continue our Let's Play of this DeathWorld, where we last episode just got our artillery research done, and in today's episode we'll try to place it down around the outer borders and see what will happen. One thing I think has kept my evolution factor quite low is that the amount of things we get from killing spawners hasn't affected us that much. What's it called? /evolution. Yeah, look, only spawn kills, only 7%. So I'm guessing as soon as we start to kill spawners, I'll see this one going up. So that should probably also mean that we'll start to get into behemoth biters territory. I know some of you, they're not very nice people, some of you at least, is looking forward to me trying to play with those, and hopefully you're kind of hoping they'll kill our base. So that's gonna be very fun. But for now at least, I'll start out with setting up our artillery turrets. I have a blueprint I very much want to try. Hopefully that will give us exactly what I want to see. That is at least the plan. And hopefully we can start to dismantle some of this. Just connect you up. Does that mean I can actually remove this entire line? Can I move it out here as well? Yeah, everything else is connected up, so we should be able to start to dismantle a lot of what's going on. Let's get some landfill in. You can go away. Let's get some landfill. And let's get some of this filled in. Is that where that one will be? It is. And that should enable us to do that. And we can get a little radar right there. I'll explore more. All of this could use a better radar as well, but for now it's working just fine. Might have to expand out a small amount here as well. So let's just get this hooked in. The rest of it we can't do anything with yet, but at least we can get this repaired. So, as promised, let's set up a bit of artillery turrets before we start to look at some of the shortcomings of the base. Most certainly, or one of those most certainly being the green circuits. Science-wise, what else do we want? Anything cool we can do? We can get the Kovacs enrichment process up and running. Because getting nuclear power could be a good way to alleviate some of our power problems. At least it's not the worst way to do it, at least. Then we can also start to get nukes. But that's something completely different. Let's get a few of these first. To get one of you, I very much want to get or request a chest. Let's give me bits, I'll have it on me. That should mean that if we take this little setup, let's just test it out right here. Take artillery turret. What range do you have? Holy, that is a pretty decent range. So if I take this one, and pretty much anywhere we'll put it will be within range of one of these. Give it a bit of this one, and add in. Let's give it a fast inserter. And get you to request. What should we say? Get some of these. Want you to have. Is 10 at a time a lot? Considering the travel time, it might be fine. How much do they cost to make? Not that much, to be honest. Cost a bit. That's not compared to what else we're making. Giving 10 in should be fine. because that should mean the travel time will be a bit less. So let's try this. This is going to be good. Let's get 10 of you. They'll get requested. I'll take you away for now. Actually place you back and make a blueprint. Save you and deconstruct that one. Get this little one into our blueprint book. And now we have a modular defense system. So in theory, if I place this one down, let's just say you can go right there. Oh, not right there, but you can go right here at least. Or maybe right here. Are you inside the power range? Not really, so let's just put you... let's see what you put it. Let's just try right there. That should get delivered by robots. They should start to travel out this request chest. Inserter. And one of them should also pick up that one. So let's see what happens when we start to do this. As soon as it gets placed in, it'll also request our cannon shells. And then we should start to bombard most of these things out here. And that means that the illusion factor will go up. But hopefully the bite attacks will go down. Because we'll get more trees to absorb the pollution. So that is built. 10 of them are flying in. Right there. Oh, that's landmines. But this should be right here flying in soon. There they are. And let's see if our new weapon system is up for the task of bombarding this. It's probably going to provoke quite a few to attack our base. But they're already doing that, so that is completely fine. Quite a bit of logibots in there at the moment. Come on, you can do it. Show me what you got. And let's see what this one can do. You can hit at least these ones, and that's actually the main ones to get destroyed. Boom. It doesn't take out that many at a time. But it should slowly but securely clear out all of these things. Good. So now we are getting rid of a lot of the biter bases, costing us just a small amount of resources. Shifting over here. And killing that. Did that affect our evolution factor? Not really. Funny, the pollution went down. But as you can see, now we are pretty much killing everything we need. So we'll leave that. Hopefully this one can keep up with the speed of which we are killing things. Might not be the case, but that is fine. That is fine. Let's also take this one right here. Oh wait, never mind. What I wanted to do was get this one up and running. And since we already have it, we should be at 180. Are you insane? Let's get 10 or something like that. You can get like 10 as well. No need to buffer that many. That is insane. But that means that these are slowly getting destroyed. And look at that. Oh, it's so nice we're clearing this out now. I don't have to go out there and play with them. Might have to do it a bit later though, but for now at least, this is automated biter killing. Bring it. That was the rest of that base. So we'll leave that to do its thing. Don't know, we probably don't need to have more than this. Because it's as soon as we killed the biters, we don't need that much more going forward. At least not for the foreseeable future. So biters getting destroyed, ammo getting made. And yeah, that is not too shabby. So what is the next thing I want to focus on? I think we are talking about maybe looking at the green circuits and designing some kind of new setup. Not quite sure about the ratios when we get productivity and speed in them, with beacons that is. But it could be fun just trying it out right here to see how fast it has to be. So give me some beacons. We have some productivity modules, we have some speed modules. And I want to get some of these to help us out. We don't have any speed modules 1. We will have to sort that out going forward, but right now all of them are being used. Could add in more of these, or we could just set up an entire production for this somewhere else. Obviously this needs it's pretty much 2 of these to 1. You could quite easily just expand it out, saying please make this one more view. Just temporary. I want to give it its own setup going forward. I don't want to do it like this. But let's go and plan it out. Let's just give myself a few tier 1s. Modules U. Because I want to be able to give this one a few to get it up and running. There we go. I wanted 2 to see what kind of speeds we will hit. And then we'll have to calculate a bit in terms of speed. Come on, can I get some more speed modules? You go out. Oh wait, you can all go out. Also, if I want more Logibots, I'll just kind of grab them from right here. You can go away. It requires, 4 at a time. That'll take a little while. But let's just see. If we design it inside one of our new grids, please request just a few of these. Let's take 10 on my person. I think that'll be fine for now. In case you craft more. Then let's see how we should design this. I know the power probably won't handle it very well. I can most certainly guarantee that. But if we do this as a blueprint, we'll then have beacons going down like this. We'll have these going, this is the furthest way they can be. And the furthest way this one can be is right there. We have to misalign it a bit so it's not directly across to have most of them touching. Do 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There goes the second one. Good. You will be our electronic circuits. You'll be our copper cables. Let's get you lined up there. And then we need to figure out how to get things in we need. Because how fast will you be? Give you productivity and you productivity. We'll give all of you speed. Actually need to get one more up top. Unfortunately, I don't have enough speed modules for that. You can kind of stop. Only be 800. So this one produces 340. So 5.5 crafting speed. With productivity a lot, 40. I can't do that in my head. Could oh wait, it should be the same as before. So if we do, to make it easy, if we look down here, we have 1.5 to 1. So if we do 2 to 1, that should be the easiest way to line it up. And or we could do a 1 to 1 as well. I can do a 2 to 1. What is the optimal ratio? No idea. But if we do something like that, and to not waste room, we can do something that's quite cool to do. We can do... What if we just do this? And if we then get stack inserters, do something like this. And then just copy paste this around. How'll that look? Because we need to have copper going in for this one to work, and we'll need to have iron for this one. So can we belt weave this in somehow? That is what I'm trying to figure out. Not sure this will be enough, but we'll use these to create our belt weaving. So what if we do something like this in between? That goes, and can we then get... Can we do something like this? Because that will give us the iron in, that will give us the backwards, and then we'll need to have an output as well. Wait, we can actually... Can we do this? So this will be the output. This will be the blue belts in the future. How much power are these costing at the moment? Not too bad. We'll try it for now. It means we can also do a belt weaving in over here. Or out, depending on how we want it to go. In theory, we can output you on this side. How would that work? Would that work? So if we do this, we use some speed. Can we line this up correctly? So copper going in. If we do this and add it down here, we can get the reds. The red connects up, and the rest should as well. Why don't we just try this? I mean, iron in on one of these will go at 5.5, so that's actually quite a lot it needs. So that means you can craft 10, what's it going to be, 12.5? Well, that's going to be 11. This will need 11 per second of iron. That pretty much consumed one full belt of that one. Am I calculating this right? I have a feeling something's wrong, and this one will do a lot more. Not sure this is fast enough. We might have to do something else to line it up. Can we do this? Do it here to there. It doesn't hit. The reason why I'm trying to do that is we might have to use chests to get this to work. Let's try this for now. Let's try and get this running. It's a waste of power as it is right now, but I want to try it. So copper you'll consume, same crafting speed, 4 point something. I will be 5.5, running at full speed. So you'll need 11 as well. Okay, let's try this. What is the worst that can happen? And let's get ourselves, we want this little setup just for iron. So one iron in right here. I think somewhere around there is correct. Oh, we need to move it down one. So you can go there and you can go there. Will all of this line up? That's fine, we'll just drag a belt for the rest of it. I just want to test out our design if it works. So in this one we want iron to flow in. very important. From there. And you can just grab all the iron you need. The up priority of top side going that way. Let's go grab some undergrounds. Unfortunately, we haven't hooked that up yet. We very much need to do that. And undergrounds. That's fine. Let's give this a try. I just want to get more green circuits on the bus. Could be easy doing what's it called? One with only robots, but I feel that's a bit cheaty, so let's try this. Just for the fun of it. So that'll give us iron in. You'll grab iron, you'll grab iron. We'll have to weave in the copper. So get you out here. And get you in from this side. Just as a proof of concept. There we go. Then we just need the copper on this line. That can, in theory, be yellow as well. For now. Then we'll just upgrade it in a second. So let's see. You can go there and... Oh, we can't grab copper from right there, can we? Oh, we can. That shouldn't be too bad. So if we do it in here, then we'll just get the copper line out. Quite simply. Like here, jump, and you'll go up that way. That should mean that all of them still goes down the line. And let's just make sure that it always gets a full belt. Up here. There we are. That should funnel into this one. So that's copper flowing. Up this way. Please get the copper in. Then we just need to grab the copper. Don't know if one is enough to input it. We'll have to see how this goes. Couldn't feel move it up and down one, but that'd be a waste of beacon power. So let's not do that. That's fine. That has destroyed pretty much everything. But I want to see this in action. That grabs and outputs not fast enough, so we might have... Oh. But that does give us quite a bit of green circuits. We need to get blue belts as well. That would be so good to get. We need to get this research. Let's shift these around a bit. I also want that more. And that will give us green circuits we can add to the main bus. But I kind of want them both sides. Otherwise we won't have that much going out. We can't solve that in between, so in theory if we do this, we can solve it by going on one side, going down. Yeah, something like that. You are not fast enough. I need you to be a bit faster. I think if you set it to, I can't do it yet, but if you set it to 8 going forward, I think it can handle what we need. So if we get you as well, then go Rex. We should be good. But first, let's just get this back to our main bus and hook it in. I'd like to take all of you and then upgrade you. Let's just flip you over this way. So right here will be correct. Please upgrade all of you to red instead. Grab the red down this way. Wow, that gives it the same as pretty much almost a full yellow belt. That's quite impressive. Power of beacons. Let's see, I want you to go out about right here. Then I'll jump you to make a bit of room. And get you in on this belt. Please merge together with an input priority from that one. That is my most important side to get it from first. And then we'll have to expand this out as soon as we make more beacons and speed modules and such. That is kind of what we're missing. That should be fine. Wow, we have a ton of junk on us. So let's see, let's get you hooked up. There we go. That will flow in, giving us a nice amount of green circuits going down the line. How's it looking, by the way? This one? Has that increased a bit? About 1.1k to a peak of 1.6, I think. That's a pretty good increase for only 2 of them. Can it go any higher than 1.6? That seems about the max. So if we upgrade this more, we should be able to get more in. Because we have the inserts we need, we can just expand this upwards. Can you get it all out? Not really. Can you get it in fast enough? Not really. So right now the bottleneck is actually just the throughput because of the belts. So in theory, getting chests instead might be good. So what if we do this? Let's redesign this a smidge. Because what I want to do is, what if we do chests instead? If I do this, that would actually work for what I wanted to do. And bear with me with this design. I haven't done it very many times before. That jump, then this one. I kind of want this to jump down here, but we can't. We need to upgrade to blue belts to make that viable. But as a proof of concept, let's just see if it's fast enough. And then we'll just get this outputted somewhere else. Can we in theory just do it here? No. It's still not getting in fast enough, so is it all because of yeah, it's all the inserters that's just not fast enough. Let's go back to our old design. Just upgrade the belts. Ooh, that's a lot of resources. Let's keep this one. And then we'll expand on this going forward. As soon as we get the logistics free done, then we'll be able to play a bit with that one. And I kind of want to set it up over here. But at least that is producing a small amount now. Not very efficiently, but it is producing. That is what I want to see at the moment. This is pretty much a military cell. Let's get a new row over here. Because what I actually want to get is... I need to get the belts in. Holy crap, holy. That is not good. They are completely destroying our base. Things should be delivered from somewhere else. But I can see some issue with what's going on down here. So, to be honest, can we just hook these up to the network? would actually be better to use what we already have. Look at that. They are the worst places to line all of this up. Let's do a quick little fix. At least until we start to move some of this out. So what if we just do... So where do we have some power? Do you here, and that is actually close enough to the chest. So if we do one here as well. And there. Please give me a few ports. Well, more robots. Did they all get destroyed? Seems so. We will we'll fix that in just a second. Because now we can do this. And then we can set up our blue belts as the last thing this episode. Yeah, we'll make it this episode. I think that'll be fine. So let's just give all of these a bit of throughput. These can't reach. We'll fix that in a minute. Could do this a bit easier, but now let's just do this. That of course used all of my chests. So let's do this. Please give me some of you. Give me some requested ones as well. That should be able to be delivered to my person at the moment. How is this going, by the way? Oh. Oh, whoops. Oh. I might have dismantled one too many times. And that is why you have to watch out when dismantling things. There we are. Good. Just take all of that. Flow down. Get things going. Much, much quicker. That's built for me. Perfect. Then I could in theory just use an upgrade planner to do all of this. But that might actually be good. That might start to be requested for whatever is needed up in the mall. Something like that should give us a bit of things. So let's go and set up our new belts. We have them right here. We have ooh, that's a lot of gear wheels. Luckily, we have a mall that's making the undergrounds, and the gear wheels are there as well. I didn't actually know there was that expensive in gear wheels. Oh well. That is fine. Let's just get it hooked up right here. I won't take these. They can't fit in here, but they can fit in there. Let's get some lubricant in these instead. Let's grab you. Tell you to make me a few belts. And a few underground and some splitters. Some splitters even. There we are. So you'll request that one. That one. And that should be enough. That should start to consume quite a bit of iron. Just do one stack each for now, because I need them for the belt weaving more than anything. Let's get our little fluid in. So let's go find our lubricant. Did we ever add the... Yeah, we did. Good. I was about to say if we ever added that to our boss. Luckily we did. Let's just get you hooked up right here. There we are. Lubricant's gonna float. That's gonna start activating our little belts. And start to produce quite a few belts among other things. Let's just take this one and a few express belts and see if that can actually move things out fast enough. And can I then... Yeah, I just can't pick him up fast enough. But I'm picking up as fast as they're going out. So it's just because this one is backlocking now. Let's just grab some of this to test it out if it can actually move fast enough. Oh, we still have an input issue. Yeah, we'll have to figure out a way to do this correctly, because it is just an issue of throughput. One spot in between could solve it, but that will waste a ton of beacon power. And the other thing is doing it in the chest. I'm hoping that the bonus 5 will solve it. But we'll see what happens. This is getting enough. So, yeah. I'll end the episode here. It's been a rather long one. Whoa, that's a ton of gear wheels getting flown in. Well, we should probably figure out a better way to do this. But yeah, I'll end the episode here. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Hopefully you're enjoying this. And do comment what you think about these setups. I am trying to design something from the ground up without using robots. Because with robots it is 100 times easier to do, as you saw in my entry level 2 Megabase series. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Do remember to leave a like and subscribe. And with that, I will see you in the next episode. Bye, guys.